Hello everyone, this is Fred, and in this video I'm going to give you a tour of the Walking Dead Hilltop. So since many of you were also asking me to provide a tutorial of the Barrington House interiors and some of the facilities inside the Hilltop, I was thinking maybe it's much better to just give you a detailed tour of everything. Because the way I built this project is more of a trial and error. I looked at Walking Dead episodes and on Google Images. I didn't follow any structure that's easy to follow. So building the interiors all over again would take me a lot of time. So I guess just giving you a tour of everything inside the Hilltop colony, and the materials, all that would be much better. So yeah, so by the way, to make this tour a little bit more interesting, I added some custom NPCs. So here's Cal, here's Eduardo, the main guards of the Hilltop, and here's Earl foraging something. Forgot where I put Tammy. I forgot about Tammy, I guess. Okay. Here's Miles and Hills, the two that were killed by Alpha and other whispers. Here's Enid. Hello. And here's Tara. Since many of you were asking about the interiors of the Barrington house, I'll be giving you a detailed tour of it. Also, I used trial and error to build this map, so it's kinda hard to recreate it for a tutorial video. To compensate for that, I will add some floor cutouts of the Barrington house, including its dimensions on different perspectives, as well as the materials that I used for the flooring and other furniture. So here we'll start with the main lobby. The floors are all made out of spruce wood planks. In this room to the left, we have Gregory's office. As you can see, the placement of the chimney is quite accurate. I had to make a few adjustments to it though, as I was building the exterior until I matched it with the interior. Now, the door here leads us to the middle lobby, where the stairs to the second floor are located. Moving on to this room, we have a generic bedroom. Now, this part of the house wasn't explored much in the series, so it may not look as accurate as it is in real life. Here on this room, we have another bedroom design, though this design is all original because of my previous point. This room, on the other hand, was also not explored much in the series, so I just assumed that it is a kitchen historically, since it would also make more sense, as the other chimney is located here as well. Also, I haven't seen any kitchen inside the Barrington house in the series, since, again, it wasn't explored much, but I think it would make sense if it's here. Now, moving up to the second floor, here we have the chandelier, which is made out of iron fins and edge rods. Currently, I'm playing on Java 1.12.2, so my block and decor design choices are quite limited. But if you're using the latest version, then you could use lamps here to make it better. Same with the other decors that I made in this map. Of course, you could also use your own design for it if you want. Here in this room, we have another bedroom, which has the same design as the one on the first floor. Actually, all of the 4 corner rooms in this house has the same bedroom design, but of course you can be more creative and put your own twist to it, since I was following a tight schedule back when I was building it last year. So you could put your own furniture or wherever inside this room, so yeah. Here is Jesus' office. The reason why it's here is because I designed it according to the Season 9 Hilltop, where Jesus was still alive. So, hello Jesus. Hey, how you doing? This room here, on the other hand, is where the toilets and bathtubs are located. Going back to these rooms on the right, we have another set of toilets and bathtubs of the same design, so I just flipped and rotated, copy and pasted these bathroom designs, because of course I was kinda lazy at the time. Going up here in this ladder leads us to the attic. Now, I'm not sure if this is where it's actually located, since the series wasn't able to show us how Eugene and the others went up there. But this area makes a bit of sense for an entrance, I guess, because I remember one scene with Rosita, and she came from, I think, the left side of Eugene. So, yeah, I think it kind of makes sense. Here is Eugene's radio, and around it are some storage areas and apparatuses. So up here on this ladder leads us to the central tower of the house, where Eugene placed an antenna to contact the Commonwealth back in Season 10. And now we're going back down to the basement. As you can see, there are some food stored inside. This is also where Daryl and Maggie hid when the Saviors went to Hilltop back in Season 7, from what I can remember. Here is the cell where Henry was locked up when he was caught drunk in Season 9. And this cell on the right is where Lydia was locked up in the same season. Now that we're done with the Barrington house, we'll proceed to the other areas in this map. Here are the burying grounds in the colony. Here's where Glenn was buried, and this is where Abraham was buried. And these empty spaces are reserved for you-know-who. This shed here is where some barrels are stored, probably containing diesel. Right, now we move on to the trailers. Now this one is where I think Sasha and Rosita lived back in season 7. As you can see, there are a few details I kept, such as these signs. Now this room, on the other hand, has a set of beds for other people living in the colony. The next one is another normal trailer with the same interiors. Now this is where the clinic is. This is where Maggie's baby was seen in the ultrasound. There are some rooms here also for other patients. These remaining trailers have the same interiors as the other ones. Also, as you can see, these trailers have different rooftop designs. Some have vents and solar panels, but some do not. This one's roof is also rusted. So, you know, you could also be creative in this if you want to add a bit more design to it. Here in this corner is where the secret passage is located. This is where Rosita sneaked out back in season 7. This is also where Daryl went out to rescue Connie when she tried to rescue the baby left out by the whisperers. Here are some crops laid out inside the walls. Pretty simple design, but you can also use different leaf textures or other plants to replace this. This is their outdoor kitchen and dining area. Now this one, I don't know what this building is for. Maybe for farming pigs, though I'm not sure since I rarely see it in the series. This one looked like a storage area when I was rewatching the series. Maybe a place to store some of their weapons and raw materials. This one, I'm also not sure what this is. I just tried to make it look like what was shown in the series. This building here confused me a little bit at the time, as I was watching different seasons and it changed a lot throughout. I just assumed that this is water storage of some sort, aside from this water tower here. Moving on to this tent. Again, I'm not sure what this is for, but I tried my best to make it look like what was shown in the series. This one, on the other hand, is Earl's Forge and Metal Workshop. This one is another tent, of which purpose I still don't know. Same with this fairly huge structure. I just assumed that this is a hay storage for the horses. So yeah, I'm pretty clueless on some of the functions of these buildings, so I just tried to, make it out as something that would probably make sense. This sand area here is where Hilltop residents practice riding a horse. These small buildings here are where they store firewood. This here is a windmill. It actually took me a fair bit of time to make this LSE or windmill blades out of wooden stairs, because I was confused of the stairs orientation to make it, to make the spiral look of it. So yeah. This is where the chickens are farmed in the colony. And lastly, here are the horse stables. So if you still remember, this is also where Gregory was hanged when it was under construction in Season 9, Episode 1, when he tried to kill Maggie. So also to give a reminder, it also took me a lot of time and trial and error to build these due to their, I guess, non-orthogonal orientation. Non-orthogonal means that it's not like completely or perfectly 90 degrees, so it has an angle, or it's diagonal. So I had to use a fair bit of math to get the block patterns right. So if you're interested in how to build diagonal structures in Minecraft, you can download the document I made a few years ago for free. So it's in my Patron, link is in the description. So it gives you detailed instructions on how to build something in real life, or even make use of the block pattern computations and stuff. So yeah, you can check it out if you want, and also if you're interested in it. Going outside of the walls, here is their fenced vegetable farm. I used a variety of leaf textures for this so that it wouldn't look too plain. And here across this road we can see the extended farmlands. Now that we're done showcasing the different areas in Hilltop, here are the wall's dimensions. So that's it. I hope that this video helps. Sorry if it took me a lot of time to upload this. I got sick, then got busy with preparing for my job application, then had to re-record everything because, you know, my audio was fucked up, and also my neighbors were a bit loud whenever I have a free time to record. So yeah, I still have more content planned, though I cannot promise when, so just stay tuned for more. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next one.